Whoa! What's going on? We're floating in space. This is the opening of a tremendous game entitled Final Fantasy VII. This is one hell of a good game. I just bought it recently. My whole life I've known about Final Fantasy, looked at it, watched videos of it, screenshots, never played it, just thought, it's Final Fantasy. I'll never get into that. Such a huge story with so many games. I couldn't get into that series, it was just so developed I would get lost instantly. So I played 13. 13 is pretty shitty. Alright, you walk forward, you walk straight, and you walk. It's like an on-rails RPG. It's very linear. We're talking about Final Fantasy 13, not Final Fantasy 7. Don't get confused. Final Fantasy 7, complete opposite. It's incredible. But 13 was the first one I played, XII, and it was pretty not great. The graphics were nice. It was very, very pretty. The music was amazing. Barthandelus theme, holy crap. But Final Fantasy 13 was not good, okay? The battle system was weird. It was pretty nuts. It was like they changed the whole freaking thing. So then I bought Final Fantasy what's the one with the Titus 10? With the Quidditch or whatever the hell the sport is in that game. I played 10 and immediately sold it thereafter because I couldn't get into it for whatever reason. I bought it for the PS3, PS4 remake or remaster, whatever. Didn't like it too much, so I traded it back in or returned it. And I played 6. They're just huge games. I mean, you really got to sit down and play them. It's like 60, 100 hours to play through Final Fantasy 7 or 6. So I never got into them until I played 7 about 3 weeks ago. I purchased it. I just caved in. It was on sale at one point for at one point for $9, I think. I passed it up. But now, I paid $16. Best decision ever because I was thinking about buying it for the PlayStation 1. That would have been alright to do, but it's about $40 PlayStation 1 version, I think, somewhere around there. And the PS4 version, it's right here. I can just turn it on whenever. And don't have to worry about save files corrupting, with the old memory cards. And $16. $16 versus $30. I'll pick this version. It's fucking amazing. Like, I don't need the remake now. I can understand why fans are pissed that they are remaking this game with new graphics and split up chapters, downloadable. You have to pay for different chapters. That sucks. And fuck that. I'm not on board for that. Let's go old school. Let's go back in time. It's not about moving forward. Where sometimes you gotta go back and reminisce the past, the good old times. And this is one hell of a good game. I'm 111% satisfied with this game. It's a damn fine game. My name is Cloud. I'm gonna keep it as Cloud because I'm gonna keep all the names the same. Because in my other save file, which is not for recording, my main game, which I'm actually playing, I named the flower girl. I named her Gus for some reason. I named her Gus. And now every time it pops up, where's Gus? We gotta save Gus. I'm thinking, who the hell's Gus? And it's Ares, the flower girl. So I'm not changing the names because it confuses me. If I called Barrett Joe, I'd be so confused. Who's Joe? So we're gonna keep all the names the same. Alright? Except for Red 13. Red 13 is this cool ass tiger friend. I'm not really sure what his story is yet. But alright, so let me explain the game. You get your party members. If you've ever played an RPG, for reals, alright? This is an RPG to the OGest extent. Just an RPG at its core, at its soul. You get your party members. Alright, you can interchange with them, a lot of Final Fantasy 1 was the first one to really create the open world. I know it's no. I'm not gonna say that. Let's see how I can explain this. There was Dragon Quest, Ultima, games like that before Final Fantasy 1 for the NES. But Final Fantasy 1 for the NES really was a game changer in a way. It's in the Video Game Hall of Fame. The original Final Fantasy for NES. Never played it. If I play it, I might have to buy the cartridge because damn 1980s, you know. But Final Fantasy 1 was a really big game changer, you know, for the RPG genre. Dragon Warrior I never played. There's some Dragon Warrior games I want to play, but they're all in Japanese, you know, so I don't think I'll get to play them. Alright, so right now what we're doing is I'm not gonna get into the story right now. I could talk about this forever. The story in this game is incredible. Like, I don't know, there's something about this game in particular. I can see why fans love it. Alright? Everyone talks about Final Fantasy VII. You know, it's the shit. It's the only one you gotta play. Blah, blah. I understand why. Look at this. This is so appealing. The other Final Fantasy games have more of an anime style. I'm gonna be honest, I don't care about anime. I'm a stupid American. Just Italian from Jersey, you know, just a dumbass. So I don't appreciate anime, that art style, as much as someone else. Sorry, I mean, I like Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball's cool, but fully coolly, but some anime I just can't get into. And the newer Final Fantasy games are all glittery, they're all shiny, it's all anime graphics, and like, I can't get into it. This one is adorable. Look at this. We're playing as like little action figures here. Look at this game. It's so creative. My god. I love this game so much. I really do. The graphics and everything. I may have to buy Final Fantasy VIII for the PS1. I know that's about $20. It's a little bit cheaper. But Final Fantasy VII is the game. You know, it's the Final Fantasy game you gotta play. So let's go ahead and do this. What we're gonna do. So as you know, I got a lot to say. I haven't done a video in a long time. I'm milkwad. My motto is start walkthroughs, never finish. So I'll probably get to Rufus, the first main boss of this game, and then quit the walkthrough. Maybe. Hopefully I stay motivated to finish this, because this is one hell of an awesome game. Maybe in 2022, when I am old and gray, or a little bit older, a little bit grayer, I will finish this walkthrough. But I really want this. Push that butt. This is a fantastic game. I mean, this game deserves a good walkthrough. There's some games that I haven't let's played because they're just, I would ruin them in a way, you know? Silent Hill 4, Twilight Princess, these are games I can't let's play. And this is probably one of them, but man, I haven't played this game yet in my lifetime, and like, I'm so excited to have it now. It's a fucking good game. Definitely gonna buy a lot more RPGs now. Like, this is my main genre, I guess. You know, I'm just really talking out my ass right now. Alright, so let's go. No, but this is a good game. $16 on the PS4. You can't go wrong with that. I mean, this is like, how many hours of gameplay do we have here? Hundreds, possibly hundreds. And side quests. Right now in my main game, I'm about 10-15 hours into it, so I think my character's a level 20-ish. Not that far, of course. I still got a lot to go, but I'm doing pretty well in my main game. This is just for the walkthrough. I'm gonna try to not fuck up, because there's times I fucked up in my main walkthrough, my main playthrough, not recording, where I would go to certain bosses with low health or something. But this time, this is for the walkthrough. I might do a lot better this time, you know, because I know what's coming up. Basically, I know what to expect now, so I'm gonna do good. All right, Mom, I'm gonna do good. You're gonna be proud of me. This is a good game. I mean, YouTube has changed since the last time I've uploaded. It's crazy how YouTube changes every day. I can't even see my subscriptions anymore. It's really ridiculous, you know. Cinemassacre will come out with a new James and Mike video. You know, they're great. They just play games together. It's awesome. And I can't find it. It's not on my subscriptions, you know. You'd think it'd be right there at the top. 300,000 views, but I can't find James and Mike Mondays. The subscriptions has just gone crazy. Yeah, YouTube is very different nowadays. But, you know, it's what happens over time. Things change. Usually for the worst. Usually for the worst. And it's usually for personal gain, money. Just strange how things work out. But yeah, things change, you know. And YouTube's definitely changed. Final Fantasy has changed. I want to start talking about the story, but I think right now I'm going to save file 2. And then I'll get back to this another time, because that's the first part. I could talk about this game forever. This is one hell of a good game.